Hey, boys and girls, looks like Bucky and Betty are back at it again. This time, they're doing more community service. That joyride on Latty the firetruck led them into a big adventure. Today, they're with Garbanzo the Garbage Truck. Let's see what happens.
Oh, boy, Betty, I'm not gonna be able to make it through the whole day with this smell. I mean...
Bucky, your face is turning green.
Betty, I'm gonna get sick, I think. It stinks. This is terrible, you know? I like being...
You think you have the flu?
No, it's Garbanzo. He stinks.
Oh.
What do you mean? Ugh. He
Bucky.
does, he stinks. He's a garbage truck, but I know, but he stinks, Betty.
Bucky!
What?
You can't talk about Garbanzo stinking.
Why? He's a truck.
He's the most important
truck in town?
Truck in Beantown.
I know that. I'm not saying that. Of course.
You know, without Garbanzo...
Yeah, the place...
The whole Beantown would go to...
That's true, Betty.
The whole place would just be
Well, that
awful.
doesn't make them smell any better. You know, I mean, I really...
You can't be complaining. Garbanzo's gonna hear you.
What do you mean he's gonna hear? He's a truck.
Ever since Garbanzo was a little trash truck, he used to go out the playground.
What do you mean?
And all the other trucks wouldn't play with him.
Oh, like Paul the police?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And Amber, the ambulance.
Yeah, I know them.
Tony, the tow truck. They all
when they were all little,
would
they
not
wouldn't
play with him.
They wouldn't play with them? Why?
Yeah, you know why?
Why? Why is
Because
that?
they would complain about his smell.
And
just like
just
you're
for that,
doing.
because he smelled a little different, they wouldn't play with them? I mean, couldn't they kind of keep their distance and play with them?
Nope,
I mean,
they wouldn't play with him. And you know, the only friends he has is what's around him right now.
What?
Like the seagulls and the flies. That's
those
that's
are
his friends now.
I never looked at the flies as his friends, but you're right. He's got
and
lots
look at
of
the two
flies.
dogs that are following
And
us.
You're right, a couple of dogs and seagulls, and you're right. Why I suppose those are his friends.
And Garbanzo, you know what? Garbanzo makes the best of his smell.
Well, you're right. I guess he does, you know.
You know, you gotta think of being in a happy place.
What do you mean?
Like right now, close your eyes.
Yeah, what's this gonna do?
Okay, think of flowers in a field.
Flowers, yeah, okay.
Take a deep breath, and what do you smell?
Oh, Betty,
Oh,
it still
Bucky!
smells. That didn't help. That didn't you imagine in flowers and things in the field. It's still, when you take the breath, it's still garbage, Betty.
Wait a minute.
What do you mean? What are
Hey,
you looking at, Betty?
There's
Don't
a bunch
open
of
the garbage.
bottles in here.
Betty, well, you're not supposed to be opening the garbage. You're supposed to be putting
You
the
know, I'm
garbage...
surprised beans don't recycle.
Well, some beans recycle, but you're right. There's a whole bunch of
Yeah,
beans
there's
that don't recycle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bottles.
Yeah,
you know
Betty,
what that means?
Betty, please just put that in the back so we
Bucky,
can get...
that's
25 cents, you're right.
That's 25 cents.
Where you going now?
I gotta put them in the front with
Betty,
Garbanzo.
come back here. Let's go. I mean, it's so bad. We're not going to take bottles out of every bag so you can make.
Hey, Bucky, what's the road coming up?
What do you mean? Oh, this is the best road in town. This is the street where all of the big beans live. This is Mayor Has-Bean lives on this street, and Chief Sparks lives on this street, and Officer Lima lives on this street.
Isn't this Mayor Has-Bean's bean
right here?
pot
Yeah,
right here?
This is his bean pot. Yeah. Well,
Oh,
what are you doing?
wow, look at this,
Betty,
Bucky.
just put the bag in the back, will you?
Oh, my gosh, look what I just found.
What, Betty?
I found a shoe.
Betty.
Hey, Bucky.
What?
Stop
Betty.
talking and start digging through the other bag.
For
I
what?
need the other shoe. This looks like
You want me
Kimmy's
to look for the other
size.
bag to find a shoe that matches that one? Okay, all right, Betty, just this one.
You know,
This is
Mayor
ridiculous.
Hasman must eat a lot of bananas. I found 3
Betty,
banana
you're not
peels.
looking at what he had for breakfast, are you? What else has he got in
Oh,
there?
wow.
No,
Cocoa bean
you
puffs,
like-
my favorite.
Yeah, I like those too.
Do you want
but-
some of these, Bucky?
Oh, Betty, come on, it stinks. It really stinks. You know how long just been
Oh, my
sitting
gosh,
in the
they're
sun?
still fresh.
Betty, please, just...
Hey, I gotta take these
Betty,
and put these
I found
up
the
front.
shoe. I found the other shoe, Betty.
All right, thanks, Bucky.
All right,
You're
so
doing
now you
good.
got a pair. Betty, where you going?
Wow, look at all the spoons
where-
beeping at us.
I know, Betty. That's because we're going so slow. You can't. Come on. What are you gonna do now? You going in the? You gonna put that in the front too? The shoes?
Yep.
Betty, come back here, will you? Will you just?
Wow, we got all the bottles, we got the shoes, and look, I just found a hat.
Oh, Betty,
This is
please.
Mayor Hasby's
Yeah, well,
wife's
who wants a hat
hat.
that smells like bananas, Betty? Did you ever think of that? You know, this is
Bucky,
Betty.
you know anybody that could fit into these old shorts with the holes in them?
Yeah, oh, please, Betty, don't even try. I'll just put it in the back. You
It's
know,
only got a little bit of paint on them.
Don't you have any pride? I would never, ever take anything out of the garbage and take it home. I just wouldn't do that, Betty. I mean, I can't believe you're doing this. Just pick
Hey, you know what the saying is? Another bean's treasure is another man's trash.
Well,
Wait,
I think it's the other way
how
around,
does it
Betty.
go?
But whatever.
Another bean's
One
trash.
bean's trash is another bean's treasure, Betty. Look, we're here at... Oh, this is Boss's place, all right? This is our last stop on this street here. You're right, those... Oh, boy, we've got a lot of spoons backed up behind us,
Hey, Bucky,
Betty.
stop digging through that bag right there.
Wait a minute. Betty. Ooh, that looks like... Do you feel it? Do you see that? Give me that bag. That looks like there's a steering wheel in that bag. Let me look.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Betty, look at this! A steering wheel. He's been wanting a new steering wheel for a long time. He's gonna love this. It's got all the pearl handle and everything else.
That's really nice.
Yeah. Hey, Betty, I'm gonna be going up to the front. You wait here.
Well, boys and girls, Betty was back at it again, wasn't she? Didn't take her long to start opening bags and collecting bottles, making 25 cents. And then what happened? Shoes and hats, and then banana peels and breakfast cereal. She didn't know where to stop, did she? And what about Bucky? Bucky said he would never take anything from the trash home. Didn't take him long to change his mind, did it? And what was the lesson? I guess one bean's trash is another bean's treasure.